guys, it's Nick.
And Jess.
And today we're going to be talking about all things Disney Cruise! Woo!
So this is one of our all-time favorite in the entire planet, Earth, galaxy, universe, flat Earth, conspiracy, ever.
All the time.
All the ways.
Every day. Some might say that this is our favorite thing to do. A lot of you that are watching this probably right now have been to several different cruises. We understand that we are not the experts of experts when it comes to Disney Cruise. We are just sharing our experiences, our excitement about all things Disney Cruise and what we have experienced.
Yes, the 5-night cruise to the Bahamas
is our favorite.
Is incredible.
It's amazing, yeah.
Because you get 2 stops at Castaway Cay, which is our paradise.
And for 5-night cruises, I think that's the best cruise that Disney offers, period.
Amazing.
And now obviously we're biased for all things we had mentioned previously, but going to Castaway Cay twice is so worth it.
Kids, it gives you twice the amount of time. You don't feel guilty if you let the kids go off and do their own thing, so you can have some beach time with some tropical drinks.
And think about it this way
So
too.
good.
There's so many things to do on Castaway Cay, like you don't have enough time in one day to do all of the things.
Not at all.
So you could say the first time we're gonna do all of the things, but then the second time it's like, we're just gonna lay back, relax, have a drink.
Sandcastles and oceans.
Yeah, and just watch people have a great time and just fall asleep listening to all of the beautiful Disney commotion.
Yeah.
So one thing specifically I want to talk about is how crystal clear the water is. It was
mesmerizing.
It was like something we've never seen before.
Yes.
Tell me what specifically is special about the water there at Castaway Cay.
I am terrified of sharks. It keeps me from getting in the water in the ocean. But at Castaway Cay, they net the perimeter of the swimming area so that you can feel safe in the water. Now this obviously doesn't guarantee that there won't ever be anything in the water, but it keeps all of the dangers at bay while you and your family have a wonderful, magical time in this crystal blue paradise ocean with a jungle gym in the middle of the water.
Wait, so you're telling me at Castaway Cay, they have a water fort for the kids to just climb around and jump off of and have the greatest time ever?
It's so cool! The other port is Nassau.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the Bahamas, you go to Nassau, which you have the ability to go tour Atlantis.
There's so many adventures you can do in Atlantis alone.
Huge water park.
Yeah.
You can go on
massive.
a tour.
But Atlantis is absolutely beautiful. Sometimes you have to just stop and realize you're in the Bahamas. That in itself is such an amazing, cool thing
it's really
to know.
neat. And I will say, 2 times we've gotten off the boat, 2 times we have stayed on the boat.
It was such a rewarding and amazing kind of unknown thing for us to have stayed on the ship, because most people leave the ship and go to their adventures and to their excursions and everything. So the ship, for the most part, is kind of empty.
I would say maybe 1/4 of the people, if that, stay on the ship.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that the ship just stops. Like, there are still character greetings, full out food, still have entertainment.
I feel like staying on the ship is kind of like Disney's hidden gem for people who want to stay there. One of the times we stayed on the ship, we did the character experiences with our kids. We were in the front of the line.
Perfect.
There was like
for Mickey.
Yeah, there were like maybe 8 people total in the line.
Okay, so maybe you're thinking, okay, well, staying on the ship sounds like a great idea,
Yeah.
but I want to have a little alone time and I have my kids. Well, that's fine, because the kids areas stay open. You can leave them on the boat while you get off the boat, or stay on the boat.
So say you haven't been on a Disney cruise before and you're a little worried, you're a little skeptical about leaving your kid on the ship while you leave and go have fun. The great thing that Disney does is they give you what's called their wave phone. They give you a wave phone.
You immediately talk to someone in the nursery. They will give you an update. They will tell you exactly real time how your child or children are doing. They will feed your children. They will put them down for naps. They will entertain them. They have character greets. I know Peter Pan came in and hung out with our kids, and they thought it was the best thing ever.
The coolest thing ever. Peter Pan came and visited us!
The nursery costs a little bit extra. The other kids' areas are free.
So what you're telling me is that on a Disney cruise, if they're old enough to be in the other kids' centers other than the nursery, not only is the food free, not only is the sodas free, not only are the waters free, babysitting and childcare is free as well?
F-R-E-E.
What?
Yes.
Why aren't you going on a Disney cruise right now? So one thing that absolutely puts Disney cruises above and beyond all other cruise liners is the Disney magic.
From the animals that they make from the towels on the bed, awards that they give your kids in the kids areas, the special little gifts they leave at your doors,
to when you're sitting down and you're dining and your kids at the end of the table and the waitresses and waiters, they're doing magic tricks and making origami origami for him.
Magic tricks, telling jokes. The customer service is magical on its own.
Incredible.
We have made real connections with the people working there. These are just people.
Yeah.
Just people on the ship doing their job.
We're at Castaway Cay. We're in the ocean.
In the ocean.
Wally comes and finds us because he was serving us drinks on the ship. He finds us knowing exactly what we want. He comes into the ocean to get our drink orders, and then he walks however far away to get our drinks and brings them back to us in the ocean. Talk about magic. They go above and beyond always to make sure that you are having the greatest time, a truly magical time there with Disney. Okay, so on a Disney cruise, you're going to tropical paradises, one after the other. What Disney does is they provide so many things on the ship. You don't even have to get off the ship to have the greatest time of your entire life. My personal favorite has to be the aqueduct. And the thing about the aqueduct, if you're not familiar with it, I know a lot of you that are watching this are very familiar with the aqueduct. Once you experience the aqueduct actually bends off of the ship and you have a 360 view of the ocean.
Just surrounded.
It's surrounded by you. You look down and you're not on the ship. You're looking down at the water.
Not on the ship.
The aqueduct gives you views that you won't have anywhere else on the ship. Outdoor movies.
Indoor movie theaters. And if it's in the theater, like if it opens in the theater that day, you get it on the ship.
What? So you're saying that you get first run movies?
First run movies.
Wait, movies that just were released in the theaters. You get to see them in the ocean.
Like if it comes out tomorrow and you're on the ship tomorrow, you get to see it on the ship.
The Pink Lounge, Champagne Bar.
Oh, winner. For sure. It is covered in this blush, pink, velvety. The lighting is so moody and there's a pianist or a violinist.
One thing I want to say about it too, just you feel like you're in the most luxurious high-rise bar of your entire life. But we were dressed in shorts and a t-shirt with our popcorn. They have bingo!
It's very crowd interactive.
I think one of the greatest things for me about bingo is I was a person that never thought that I would have fun playing bingo. Like, it's something I played maybe in elementary school, and then after that I never played again. But the thing that Disney did with bingo, they made it so much fun. They made it so much fun. Like, we had dance breaks in the middle of it.
Shake it up, Betty!
Shake it up, Betty! Guess who won?
This guy right here.
I won bingo! We're gonna play every single time we go. Vanellope's Ice Cream Shop.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
The boys had like sugar, rush.
We gave them race car ice cream sundaes. It was literally a race car.
It was Vanellope's car.
Yeah, it was Vanellope's car and had ice cream stacked upon ice cream with chocolate fudge all drizzled all over with Oreo crumbles. It was the best thing ever.
It was so good. It was
and I want it right now.
14 million pools, adults only. Then they also have a family pool, movies on a big, huge screen at the top. And they have Nemo's Reef, which is a splash pad for younger kids, and it's covered.
I have to say, that in itself is so amazing because as a parent, what is one of the most frustrating and just time-consuming things about getting your kid outside to go swimming, especially if you have a toddler? What are they doing when you're trying to put sunscreen on?
It's just like,
So Disney even thought about that.
So it's covered, it's shaded, it's surrounded by glass, so it's not like they can like run here and there. Genius.
Remy and Paolo. Talk about luxury dining.
Just absolutely. They take so much care. They treat you like absolute royalty. They make you feel so important and so special and so catered to.
The moment that I'll never forget, we were sitting there in our seats. There was 15 servers that came in at the very exact same time to present to us our very first course. They stood behind us. There was a ding, like a ding. And at the very exact same time, like it was choreographed, they put the plate in front of us and unveiled it right in front of us there on the table.
It was...
I felt like I was a
out
king.
of this world.
Yeah.
They have a spa. It is luxurious. You can go work out at the gym there. You can get a facial. You can get your hair blown out. You can get your nails done. A massage.
You go to get a massage to relax, right? What better place to do that than in paradise on the Disney cruise?
They have family game night. They have trivia nights. They have all kinds of activities for you to do.
Okay, so we've already kind of talked about how they have character experiences and everything. We have to bring it up again. We have to talk about it again because you guys, the character experiences on the Disney cruise, far greater in my opinion than anywhere else.
Less of a line, obviously, because the population on the ship is always smaller than the population in the parks,
so the lines are shorter just to see them. The characters will sometimes show up in the lobby and just have a dance party with you.
Even the captain of the ship does meet and greets.
Yes, exactly.
So neat.
It's so cool.
Pirate night.
Pirate night.
You start out the day, everything's pirate themed.
Yes.
Mickey does a show with all of his friends. Then there's a pirate show with a special guest. Then
the greatest part of the Disney cruise, because no other cruise liner does this, fireworks! I think the first time we went on the cruise, we were expecting, you know, a kind of small firework display because you're in the ocean, you're in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, the most incredible firework display gets shown right in front of your eyes.
It's amazing. All of the guests on the ship dress up. It's a big deal.
And say you forgot your pirate attire for the pirate themed day. Well, that's okay. What you will discover sitting on your bed, just laying there for you, are these bandanas. You won't have to feel left out. Okay, so say you missed out on seeing that Broadway show and you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to see a Broadway style show. Well, guess what? Going to Disney Cruise, they've got the best kind of Broadway style shows you could ever see.
Every night.
Every single night. They have a villain show, which is our personal favorites.
We love it.
They're so much fun, these shows.
The age range, toddlers all the way up. It entertains every single person in the room.
There's magic in the shows.
There's magic in the shows.
How did they do that? I have no idea.
Dining.
The dining is exquisite.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
They have different themed restaurants that you go to. Same waiting team follows you from place to place.
Why is that so important that the same waiting staff follows you from place to place?
They know your preferences, know your children, know what you like to have at your table first. And if you are like me and it is difficult to travel because you have food allergies and intolerances, Disney is key.
Yes.
They know exactly what your allergies are. You can order ahead of the time.
If you have food allergies, you understand going to a restaurant is almost impossible sometimes because 1, the server that you get is probably not very educated in what your food allergies is. 2, probably doesn't care as much as you care about your food allergies. And then 3, probably doesn't pass the information and communicate to the chef who's preparing your meal. The great thing about Disney is they take the time and they make sure that not only are they making food for you that is what you can eat that will not harm your body, but 2, they make sure that food tastes incredible. Tastes amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely. It is a treat and a magic of its own. They surprise you with all kinds of treats.
We were sitting down for dinner. This day in particular, our server came up to us and she said, the chef has been preparing and working on this dessert specifically for you and your allergies all day long. He's never made this before for anyone else. He's so excited. He wants to know what you think. Think about how many people are on that ship alone. And this chef specifically made a dessert for one.
He wanted to surprise me and make my day magical.
Yeah.
Just get ready to have all kinds of food.
Yes, exactly.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh and freshly prepared.
The food is that good. The service is that great. Everything about it, the theme, the ambiance, everything has been well thought out and strategically planned just for your arrival.
Okay, so I think it's safe to say from the moment that you get on the ship and they announce your family's name and applaud in a row of hosts and hostesses to the time that you step off of the ship and it says, see you real soon, you are treated like royalty. You have a magical time and it could not be a better family trip for your family.
If you're watching this video and you have some tips for us, some things maybe we left out, some things that we should try next time we're on a Disney cruise, please let us know in the comments below. Let us know what we need to do.
Hey, I've been on the dream and you forgot to talk about this. Put it below. We'd love to hear.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please give us the thumbs up. And if you love this video, we do videos like this all the time.
All the time.
Every single week. Please, if you love this video, hit the subscribe button. You can do that right over here.
That's right. And just like Mickey says, we'll see you real soon.
Till next time.
Bye.